Cool. So, some of your dishes this evening. Elroy, Jonathan, your dish sounded amazing.
It worked quite well. I don't know if you want to. Yeah. So I mean, we had a slow cooked short rib ragu with homemade pasta. And obviously that's got it's got a bit of acidity, a bit of saltiness, and it's obviously you have to be cognizant of how heavy the flavors are in that dish with the earthiness of the herbs that are used and also how heavy that meat that's being slow cooked is.
Yes.
So the wine that you suggested was the Thelema with the Cabernet Sauvignon, which worked really well because of that. There was that overlap of the acidity, but there was this wonderful sweetness that came through that complemented quite well. And because the wine was so light and smooth, it worked quite well with the robustness of the flavors of the food. So I mean, we were winning here.
Oh, great! That's awesome. So yeah, whenever you're doing that, so you've mentioned slow cooking, and when you're slow cooking like that, you're extracting a lot of flavor, but you're also concentrating flavor. But what you're doing when you slow cook short ribs as well, that fat is just being leached out of the meat into that sauciness. And that is pretty intense. It's pretty fatty. So you need acidity, you need tannins, and you would have maybe if you, I mean, I don't know if you tasted the wine much before, but I would imagine having that wine beforehand, you would have probably noticed a lot more tannin. And then once you've had the dish, that tannin's neutralized and that fruit would have come singing out of the wine. So awesome.
And then we're actually talking about how it just didn't feel very tanniny. I mean, after while eating the food as well, it wasn't as tanniny as it had been before. I even thought that maybe I'd left it open for a lot longer when I opened it because it just didn't have that tannin flavor coming through.
Yeah. So that's a key. Like, and Thelema's Cabernet is always a Cabernet that has a lot of acidity and that has a lot of tannins because it's from an area that's quite cool. It's quite high altitude. And so it's always a good one to have if you've got that meat dish that's got that intensity of flavor, but it's also got fat and saltiness. And then you also have the pasta on the dish, which you need acidity to cut through as well. So that was very, very cool.